What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel where we talk about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. So, in today's video, we've got a little ICO review. As you probably know, we don't do many ICO reviews on the channel. I think we've done only one or two before. And although we get asked for ICO reviews very often, we do have to turn many down because they just don't have great products. I don't want to share any scams or any non-working products on the channel, so you guys don't get exposed to those scams and don't invest your money in them. So why is it that we're doing an ICO review today? Well, it turns out the token that we're going to be talking about today, which is called W12, is a very interesting project. It's a very interesting project, and judging by all the things that I've seen about these guys, they are here to stay for the long run. So they're not looking to scam you. They're looking to create a product that's going to be there for a long run. They're going to be developing this product, and they already have a minimum viable product ready for you to check out. So one of the things that plays to their advantage is also the exposure that they're getting. They've been in the ICO race in Switzerland, and they've been one of the finalists in that race. So it shows that they definitely have a good project going for them. They have a great idea. They're solving a huge problem which is currently happening in the ICO, not only ICO, the whole cryptocurrency sphere. So if you haven't been following the cryptocurrency sphere for a while, you will know that you can invest your money in these ICOs. What is an ICO? That stands for initial coin offering. And you basically sign up to a website with an ICO, with a project. You create an account and you invest your money in it. These projects have not yet been released on any exchanges, so you basically hope that they will be successful and that they will meet their roadmap goals in order for you to get your money back with a lot of return. Some of those ICOs goes through the roof. Once they hit the exchanges, you can 10x your money very easily, or even more in some cases, which is definitely an advantage of investing in ICOs. But to be honest, as you probably know, roughly 1 out of 10 ICOs actually have a good product and lands on the exchange for you to exchange your tokens back to get your money back. And even though they sometimes do hit exchanges, you still end up with a loss sometimes, because once they hit the exchanges, the price might go down below the ICO price that you bought it for. So, as you know, I like to be very transparent on the channel, and this is a paid review. This is a paid review by W12. But as I said before, many ICOs contact us and they get turned out straight away. So these guys have also been involved in the New York ICO race, and they've actually won that. So they got the first place in the New York City ICO pitch. This is their CTO, very proud man, very happy there, and of course you would know why. So let's have a look at their product. Let's have a look at their white paper. You can download this white paper very easily from their website and have a read for yourself to learn exactly what the project is about. I can't stress enough how important it is for you to go through the white paper of any ICO before you invest your money in it. You will know a lot about the product if you read the ICO, if you read the white paper. Okay, so this is the white paper, and I want to point out a very important thing that they mentioned straight away. So W12 is an open source framework built on top of the Ethereum blockchain, making the execution of milestone-based smart contracts faster, cheaper, and transparent. We build smart contracts that release funds to projects only when they meet their specific milestones. This solution improves investor returns because it protects token buyers from the 96% of ICOs that never make it. The execution of smart contracts is confirmed by 12 independent oracles on the W12 network. We are also building the same framework on top of other blockchains too, such as EOS, Cardano, etc. W12 solution, milestone-based smart contracts, Oracle networks, utility token sales platform, security token sales platform. So this W12 platform that they've built on top of Ethereum will allow you to invest in ICOs using their platform, and based on the project's milestones, you could get your money back. So let's say you've invested in an ICO through W12, through their network, through their platform, and the ICO isn't doing too well. Right now, you can't do anything about that. Whereas if you invested through W12, these guys make sure that ICOs who are listed on the platform meet their specific milestones. Otherwise, all the people who invested in those ICOs will get their money back. This is a huge problem in the ICO sphere. Many people, as we said before, lose their money completely due to scams, and some projects do have good ideas, but they just can't execute them. So you end up losing your money. Whereas these guys want to create a platform for you to invest your money in and be secure and safe about your investment. But what I also picked out is that they're not only building on the Ethereum blockchain, they're also building for the future. They are also trying to bring the same framework to blockchains such as EOS, Cardano, and others, which makes me think that their development is really on point. They see few opportunities in other blockchains and they execute that. So go into the website. If you do want to check those guys out, and if you want to read about them or even get involved in the ICO of their own, make sure you click the link in the description. That will also help me, but it will also allow you to get 3% more of the tokens if you do invest. So if you do want to invest your money in the ICO, if you use the link below in the description, you get 3% extra. So it's definitely worth using that link if you are interested. A very important thing to mention is also that tokens of founders, team and advisors are locked up for 2 years. So these guys can't just dump all of their tokens once they have a working product. They have to wait 2 years, which also shows me that they're in the game for the long run. They don't want to quickly gain loads of investments and just dump their coins and hope for the best. They want to actually make this product as best as possible for the next years to come. They have a unique token economy and a hard cap of 30,000 Ethereum. So, as we said, they did get a high rating in many competitions of ICOs, which definitely proves the project has a future and is a huge pain point in the cryptocurrency sphere. So how does it work? This little diagram shows us how the platform is going to work. So the token buyer, if you want to invest your money into the project, so into the ICO, right now you invest straight to the project fund. Whereas if you invest through W12, these guys make sure project hits the relevant milestones, and if they don't, the token buyer decides either to receive a refund or continue funding the project. So you get to say, based on what the ICO is doing, based on what the project is doing and how they're developing, you get to say if you want to stay funding the project, or if you want to pull out and you see it being too dangerous and you just want to get your money back. So you could do that. If you do want to read up on the very detailed way of how W12 is going to work, then as you can see attached detailed calculations of returns in W12 white paper, which you could download straight from here. So who gets the say on whether the ICO is a successful project or not? There are three ways of telling if the ICOs are doing well. 1x, that's each token buyer acts separately and independently to make a decision about the execution of project milestones. The x12, the execution of project milestones is confirmed by 12 independent oracles chosen randomly from W12 network. And xn, which is the execution of project milestone, is confirmed by a 51% vote by project token buyers. The weight of a voter's voice is proportional to the number of tokens purchased. So the community basically gets to say how well the ICO is doing, and based on that, you get the refund if you do find this ICO that you've put your money in not great, not doing well with their milestones. So what is the token itself going to be used for? What is it? Why are they selling those tokens? Well, these tokens are going to be used to actually invest in the ICOs on their platform. So it's not going to be just a way of them selling some tokens. The token is going to have a huge goal. The token goal is to actually use it on a daily basis to invest in ICOs on the platform. So the way you use this platform will be through their token. You have to get their tokens to invest in the projects that are listed on their platform. So this also means that the more successful the project is, the more successful W12 is, the more the W12 tokens will be worth. But it will have its own ecosystem, its own circle. It's going to be moved around. The W12 token is not going to be just sitting there waiting. It's going to be used to actually fund projects, and it will be constantly moving around. So it's actually got a goal. It's actually got a use for it. The advantages of participating in the W12 ICO are as follow. Based on how much you want to invest, you can get many discounts. Definitely check out those. Definitely check out the information below in the little account type overview to see which one of the investors you are. And if you do want to invest your money, make sure you use the link in the description so you get 3% more on your investment. The discount is based on how far in the ICO stage you are. And scrolling down, as you can see, this is their team. This is the COO that we've talked about before, who has actually won the award for the project. That's the happy man that we were talking about earlier. And if you do want to check out the other team members, make sure you do so. They've got many advisors, which are very important in projects, and partners, which have big names in it. If you want to check out their roadmap, make sure you do so. Before you invest your money, make sure you read all the information that I'm going to provide to you, including the white paper, and obviously all the details that they provide on the website to help you understand what the project is about. So this is it for today. W12 ICO, they have a great idea, and a minimum viable project is also ready for you to see. Have a look at them, check them out, and see what you think. Let me know in the description if you are interested in W12, and do you see those guys solving the problem? Let me know. I will see you in the next video.